Hey everybody, this video is going to show you what you can do with the Tarragon blog template in the design panel. So I'm in the ITDR admin and I'm in the design tab, and all I have to do is click this drop down and choose the design tab. And we're going to go over two of the tabs here, the settings and the background. And the settings tab, you have the main logo, and you can upload a transparent PNG or JPEG and it'll appear here in the top left. You can change the header height in pixels. We currently have it set to 400, but that refers to this header height right here, this image height. So if you want to go ahead and change that because your images are cropped to a different size, you can go ahead and do that by moving this toggle back and forth, or the up and down. The blog width is set to 960, so right now your header image height is going to be 960 by 400. So you can go ahead and change the height if you want to change that dimension. We have items like the body color, which is going to be any of the content that's laying on a background like this. So when you're looking at the body color and any color options, you have the option here to click this arrow and choose from the color. So I'm going to go ahead and just click a color and click Save. And you'll see that it'll change the color for you. If you want to type in a code from Photoshop, something that is a specific branded color, you can go ahead and do that. You can copy and paste it, put it right in there, and click Save, and it'll go ahead and change it for you just like this. So now we have the icon overlay color. So anytime you have icons like this, this color is set with the icon overlay color right here. We have the open post color. On this specific blog, you have these posts that open and close. So it's this background color right here that you're going to be dealing with for this color right here. And then you have the body shadow opacity, which is this shadow that wraps around the body. You can turn this up or down. So if I were to turn this up and click Save, you're going to see that that shadow gets darker. And you can see that it got darker right there. If you want to lower it, you can just go ahead and move it back down. We had it set to about 20% when I started. And then you have the body shadow width. So that's going to refer to how wide this shadow is. So right now we have it set to only about 3 pixels. If you wanted it to be wider, you can do that as well. And then you have the lower shadow opacity, which refers to any of these little shadows here, and that carries throughout the blog. So you can go ahead and change that to be lighter or darker. I'll go ahead and turn it lighter. We'll click Save and take a look and see what it looks like. And you can see that now that shadow is a lighter color. The last item here is the space between the posts. So if I open one of the posts, you can see the space between the images in the post, right, is controlled by that. So if you want that to be taller or shorter, you can play with that right there. And then we can go to the background, and we have some options in the background. Right now we have no background. If you wanted to upload an image or a pattern, you can go ahead and do that here by clicking Upload. And then you have some options here. If it was one big image, you can have it fill frame, or you can tile it. If you want it to just be a color back there, you have a couple of options. Right now we have a top gradient and a bottom gradient, and these colors are currently blending into each other, which is making one flat color of white. If we wanted to, we can pick a color and we can click Save, and you'll see that it'll go ahead and blend this white into this green. And you can go ahead and play around with those so that you can play around with the gradients. Again, if you wanted to, you can go ahead and always copy and paste to make sure that you have the same color, and it'll blend the two colors into each other. And those are your general options for your Tarragon blog. Hope it was informative, and I appreciate you watching. Thanks.